Hello dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Najuma Christine Ssegawa Blessed. I'm a marriage mentor, relationship coach and counselor. I want to take this opportunity and honor to welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. It's always a blessing to have you. Thank you so much for opening this video. And friends, if it's your first time to open this video, please take time and subscribe. Press that share button and like. Please remember to share with friends and family. Once again, I welcome you to this YouTube channel. Remember, on this space, we share nuggets of managing our marriages, of enjoying our marriage. It's my passion to see people thrive in their marriage. It's my passion to see people enjoy their marriage. I want to see people walk the journey of marriage so that they can have life and enjoy it. So friends, in this episode, I'm so happy and humbled. In the previous episode, we had one, we discussed the divinely design of God's plan for our marriages. Then we've been discussing communication in our building health communication in our marriages. And in this topic, I want us to look critically, friends, I want us to look at rekindling the fire of our marriages, igniting that fire of our marriages. All of us, we know when we fall in love, there are times when we fall in love, there are times the fire can go down. We all know the use of fire. Fire, we use fire to cook food. We use fire to warm our places. We use fire for different reasons. So even in our marriages, there is that fire. The day you fell in love with that person, the day you said I do, the day they proposed to you and you said yes to that proposal, there was a certain fire of love. There was a certain fire of commitment. There was the fire of being near to each other. There is the fire when you are attracted to each other. There was the fire when you fell in love. You felt those butterflies. But guess what? As you walk the journey of marriage, there are times the fire may go down, especially that the fire of love, there are those areas of fire of our marriages where the fire can go down, like love, like being together, like communicating to each other, like having fun together, getting vacation with each other, even that physical intimate relationship. The fire of being together as married people, it can go down for one reason or the other. So in this episode, we want us to look what are those reasons which bring our fire in our marriages to go down. And by the way, we need to keep that spark. We need to keep that fire in our marriages so that we can be happy. Remember, we have one life to live, and life is for living. So let's have a conversation. What are those causes of the fire of our marriages to go down? And you know, this fire to go down, it reminds me when the chat about conflict management and resolution. One of the reasons why our fire got down in our marriages is when two of us will no longer have time to commit, to communicate to each other. I love those. There are 10 C's I always love to share with people, and I want to share it in this space. The 10 C's of marriage. And the first C is communication. Communication in our marriage. We need to communicate everywhere, at all levels. We need to communicate when we are happy, when we are sad. We need to communicate in our bedrooms, in our dinings, in our sitting, even when we are at our places of work. We need to communicate. So that is the first C, communication. The second C is commitment. Friends, every marriage requires commitment. You need to commit to your spouse. You need to set apart time and commit to love your spouse. You need to get committed on what he or she likes. So that is commitment. The third C is being creativity. Any marriage needs a lot of creativity. If there's no creativity, the fire of marriage will go down. It's not business as usual. You don't say as it was, it will be. No way. You need to be creative. You need to be innovative. That way you talk to your husband. That way you talk to your wife. You need to be creative in the gifts you give. You need to be creative in the way you organize your sitting room. You organize your bedroom. So that is creativity. Even you need to be creative. That way you connect with your spouse. And that brings me to another C, connection. In every marriage, you need to connect, connect with your spouse. That intimate connection. You need to speak when you are connected. That eye contact, that love time when you are connected is so good in our marriages. So we need to connect. That is another C. Another C is about being complementary. You need to complement each other. Remember, in our marriage, we are not competing. You are not competing with your spouse, my sister, my brother. You need to complement each other. So when you no longer you cannot complement each other, you are competing, you are fighting, you are conflicting, then the fire will go down. Then another C is care. You need to care about your spouse. Me personally, I need to be cared for. I love to look good. I love to eat good. I love to go to good places. So my spouse, my husband knows it, that I love to be cared for. And me, I always tell my husband, the main three things I need from him is care, love, and respect. I love to be cared for. So that is another care. You need to, another issue, another area you need to, another C you need to handle. Care about your spouse. What does he like? What doesn't she like? What makes her happy? You need to care. What are the gifts he loves more? What are the gifts she loves more? So that is another C, care. Another C, which is also more important, you need to cooperate with your spouse. Cooperation. You need to keep cooperating with your spouse. You need to cooperate with him. You need to cooperate with her. You are united by God in that marriage. Remember, marriage is a union between two people ordained by God. So you need to cooperate with him. For us Bible readers, the Bible says, how can two work together when they don't agree? You are two in that marriage. So you need to agree. You need to cooperate. You may not agree on something, but you keep the cooperation. Keep the union between the two people. And then another C, friends, as we cooperate, we need to make a choice to love each other. Every day in marriage is a choice. You need to make those choices, those good choices. You choose to look good. You choose to love your spouse. You choose to be kind to him. You choose to be loving to her. So you make a choice every day in your marriage, so that the fire of your marriage don't go down. And then the last C, but not least, conflict resolution. We talked about it, and if you didn't open that episode, that video, please take time and open it. You need to ensure you resolve conflict in your marriage, so that the fire of your marriage doesn't go down. So those are the 10 C's I wanted to share with you. And then in addition to that, the reasons why our fire got down, reason are, of course, love. Love is a sweet thing. Love, the love of two people. Just the love is just that mystery of the love of two people. I love that mystery where two become one because of love. So sometimes our love graph can go down. Sometimes our lavometer can go down. Sometimes we lose love we lose that intimate love to our spouses. So you need to rekindle that fire of love. And I can't talk about love without talking about love languages. All of us, we are gifted. Your spouse has a different love language, and you have a different love languages. And there are 5 most celebrated love languages. One is acts of service, gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, and then the quality time. So as you rekindle the fire in your marriage, you need to take time and understand the love language of your spouse. Let's not leave it that me, I don't care. Those love languages they are for those people from the other side of the world. No, they are for you and me. The love languages. Get to know your love language. Share it with your spouse. Get to share, and when your spouse shares with you their love language, please take a time and follow through. If my love language, I love gifts. I love gifts. I love those words of affirmation to say, Christine, you are beautiful. By the way, I'm married to the most handsome man, Dr. Ronnie. So those words of affirmation, they are my love language. So one reason why the fire goes down, if you don't communicate well, if you don't show love to your spouse. And there are those areas you need to show love. And another way to show love to your spouse is to forgive him or her. Because the person you love, you forgive. The other time we talked about love is patient, love is kind, love is forbearing, love never fails. Where there is love, there will be continuity. So when there is no love, when your love graph is going down, rekindle that fire of love, so that you can enjoy your marriage, so that you can sustain your marriage. So friends, we are talking about rekindling the fire of our marriages. And another cause of the fire to go down, the fire of our marriage, of course, physical health. There are times when we will not be feeling well. There are times maybe your spouse may be sick. There are times when maybe emotional illness, somebody is going, his or her emotions are down. There are times when their mental health is not good. There are even economic stress. Somebody, maybe their pocket is not going well. It will bound somebody to lose the fire. When the pocket is not speaking well, somebody will lose the fire. When somebody is not well, the fire will go down. So you need to find out what are the causes of fire of our marriage to go down, so that you can be able to reignite it and then enjoy the marriage. Another cause of fire to go down in our marriages, of course, hormonal changes, especially for us women, even men. There are sometimes you are going through some mood swings, the hormones, but don't get stuck there. You need to reignite the fire. But it can make the hormonal changes can make the fire go down. And then another cause of fire to go down, of course, parenting. There's some parenting comes with all is. By the way, children are a gift from God. Children are a gift from God. I love children. I thank God for the gift of parenthood. But sometimes parenting can cause the fire to go down, especially parenting teenagers, even young ones. The other time I was sharing with my friend, their 8-month baby was sick. They didn't sleep. And when they sleep, there's no sleep. Then, of course, the fire of your marriage will go down. You'll be stressed. You'll be depressed. So even parenting can cause the fire to go down. Another cause of the fire to go down in our marriage, of course, other family issues, family matters. We come from different families. We have different family needs and demands. So sometimes this family is saying this, they want this. You are not meeting the family needs. You will have a family meeting. Then the fire will go down. And of course, there's that external influence, gossip, hearsays. All those they can make the fire to go down. And of course, this other reason, which is also causes the fire to go down, infidelity in our marriages, that betrayal, it causes a lot of fire to go down. Where somebody cheats on you, where somebody misuses your trust, then the fire will go down in your marriage. So friends, those are some of the causes which make our fire in our marriages to go down. Even work-related issues. You may be having targets of your, maybe you have a business meeting, you have supposed to present a report, you've not done it. Maybe you have a work targets, you have to write an audit report, you are stressed. Any work-related or business-related stress can cause the fire to go down. Even ministry, it can cause the fire to go down. So friends, we need to reach at that place where we identify what are those causes. You need to do a self-discovery, a self-evaluation. You as an individual and even as a couple, where have we gone wrong? We used not remember when you had just met, you could talk on phone for an hour. You could have a conversation and then you feel each other. But you no longer, you are just now question and answer. You can't go to the 6th level of communication. You say, how are you? Good night. God bless you. I'm good. I'm okay. You've reached well, safe journey. No. So friends, we need to ignite the fire. We need to rekindle the fire. We need to revive the fire of our marriages. And now, get to know, it starts with you and ends with you. And by the way, don't give up on yourself. It is your responsibility to reignite the fire of your marriage. I'm going to come back in the next part, and then I'll be sharing with you what are those the strategic ways for you and me, those who are married and those even who are in relationship and those who are about to enter the marriage. What are those strategic ways to rekindle the fire of our marriages? Remember, we are in this together. We are leaving no one behind. They either win or they lose. We are winners in our marriages. We are making our marriage thrive. We are enjoying our marriage. Marriage is sweet and it's for enjoyment. Okay, bye-bye for now. See you in the next part. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please share with a friend, and even remember to like and press the subscribing button. Thank you. God bless you.